My deepest condolences to family Kamendi Malebo as well as Umondli Ngcobo's family and himself, because there is nothing worse than finding yourself trending in the media for the things that are true and not true, and it gets to a place where you don't even want to respond, you don't even want to say anything, because the moment you say something or you respond immediately when everything is just at the climax, unfortunately you're not going to win the battle. We've seen this happening, and it has actually caused for many people their downfall. According to what we heard a couple of days ago, we heard that Umalevu took her life, and who knows if that's true? Because as we speak right now, there's another version of the story which says she did not do that. Apparently, she was not well towards the last days of December, and they took her to the hospital, and that's where she actually succumbed to her untimely passing. Now, why would someone run with a story that is not true? Allegedly, you know? Because, I mean, everyone decided after hearing the story that she's actually passed on. People went into into social media. And let me tell you one thing about social media. Once your name starts trending, what's going to happen is everyone is going to know about you. They will pull out all the posts that you've sent, the videos, whether you were in a good place or not in a good place, they will pull them out, and everyone else now will start being able to judge, knowing exactly what could have happened, why you were going through this, whether it's your fault or this other person's fault. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do the story, not because I was not sensitive or feeling sorry for this family, but I did not do it because I think there were so many players in the whole story, and people were blaming Umondli Ngcobo, understand? And yes, being a single mom, I can understand how difficult and how challenging it is to raise kids, on your own. When it was the two of you, I can imagine. I get that, and I'm not taking that away from the single mothers that are doing so well for their children and for their lives, for that matter. But I think there are things that sometimes you feel like you have to deal with the person, and I understand why he went. And on the other side, because I'm sure you're gonna be saying you are contradicting yourself, because you're saying you understand why she went to the media, you don't understand why she was not taken to him. I'm sure she's done that. I'm sure they've had numerous conversations about what was making her unhappy. But also at the end of the day, guys, there are things that we need to take on our own. Yes, challenges with finances and capital, they will always be there. I don't know Mondli Ngcobo personally, but I know him as a producer, Kelly Kumalo, very good at that I must say. And from the videos that I've seen of him, he looks like he's a good guy, you know. But again, you find a pastor, I'm very sorry, allegedly, that is very good, that preaches, that loves people, gives hugs to people, but they don't give hugs to their families behind the scene. Am I lying? You come and fetch me if I'm lying. Because that happens. You find someone who is top there in the pulpit and who is so loving to their congregants, but when it comes to their first person that they wake up to, which is their their wife, they don't even greet, they don't even give hugs, they don't even compliment them, but they will compliment sister wasekwayareni. Am I lying? Nah. Okay, and do you blame the people from church or the congregants, or you blame the same person that is having different personalities? Same with parents that don't take care of their children. When they see other people's children with their parents, they look like they're so loving, they're so this, they're so that, and yet when it comes to their own, they can't do that. And that's a reality of what we see playing out, whether you are a Kanyela or you feel like that's not you. Just go back and check how you are with your kids if you don't stay with your kids. Go back and check how you are with your baby mamas if you've got baby mamas. Just go and check how you are with your wife if you've got a wife, you've got a girlfriend, and how you are, and with your family even, and check how you are with strangers. And that is, it's a split personality that is so annoying. And I'm saying it's annoying because I've seen it on people. And to me, I always say it's better when someone is so truthful, they are authentic, they are themselves. You don't like me, I don't like you, it's fine. Even if I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna humble myself and just be okay and just move on and just not be bothered with you. But I mean, if you don't like someone, it's okay to show your true colors so that they know where they stand. Don't come and fake it. And a lot of people, they do that. But before they know it, they are found. So I am not gonna be commenting on how Umondli, Ngcobo was with Mendi, the late Mendi. May her soul rest in peace. I'm not going to be saying that. At some point, people were saying Mendi came out to say he's got the best father of the child, this and this and that, thanking him and all of that. And all of a sudden, there saw other many videos where she was crying, saying she was not happy, saying this man was actually siding with Mondli and all of that. Others are saying, guys, she had problems of her own, and unfortunately the people that were around her, they were actually catching the smoke. And that happens. That really happens. Are we going to blame the people that are around Mendi? No. And the saddest thing now, okay, I saw this from Mondli someone saying, okay, on behalf of Mondli's family, this is what we got. They said we must share with you. We'll definitely share the details of the funeral and all of that, along the lines that they were saddened by the passing of Mendi. I mean, rightfully so. Who is their daughter? Of course, it's their daughter, because I mean, she was Mondli Ngcobo's baby mama, and there was no denying about that. No one was saying, no, it's not my child or whatever. So they had a relationship as a baby mama and the baby father, and the father of the baby. So what I'm trying to say is that we will never know what happened behind the scenes. Why was the mom pro Mondli Ngcobo? Was the mom looking at this and saying, but come on, you are my daughter, but don't do this because this guy is not as bad as you think he is, as you portray him, sometimes parents, they know best. You come to parents crying and saying this is happening, you are happy now, and then tomorrow you are not happy, and here you are, you're putting everything on the social media and saying this and this. We don't know what happened there. We have not heard Mondli Ngcobo's side of the story, and maybe we will never hear it. But all I'm going to say right now is a parting shot. Sometimes life goes left instead of right, and it happens to all of us. How I wish she could have just taken one moment to have a life, or just taken care of herself. However she passed on, really it could have been, if it was really a question of she took a life, or it was just a sickness, it could have been something that was caused by so much stress and depression and whatever she was portraying that she was going through. All I'm going to say once again, to a mom, to a family, to a friends, to a baby, to Mondli Ngcobo's family, to himself, to all the friends and everyone that knew her, condolences. May her soul rest in peace. Thank you so much, my friend, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. I shall see you on the next one.